All right, let's try this one more time. Let's see how things are going. Hopefully this one is working here. I know there's been some weak connection. Hey, the one. Nice to have you here. Hey, Wally. Yes, we're going to try this again. And if for some reason the connection drops on this one, um, I will probably not restart the stream. I will instead pick up tomorrow where I left off here. So if the winners don't get announced today, they will get announced tomorrow. Today I'm just in a different location than normal, which might be affecting things, but we'll see. Hopefully everything runs smooth. We'll keep it kind of concise and go from there. Hey, Incognito, nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the live stream. We're gonna go ahead and copy the link real quick and post it into our Discord, and then we'll get started here. Ooh. All right. So hopefully having slightly less tabs will allow for less lag. Plus, I know that this office space that I'm in right now, it's not really great for Wi-Fi. It has the weakest connection in the whole place currently, but it's the only place that's open right now. So that's kind of where we're at. But going back to this, I really wanted to check out this contest and the Halloween contest. I really thought there was a lot of great Halloween costumes, so I wanted to kind of check them out, especially because I know there were some good costumes that got really nice rewards, right? So one thing that I really liked, actually, when I just looked at this Helios for the first time, I was very impressed with, I mean, look at this. This is crazy. This is well put together. You got this, you got the staff here. You got the, the whole outfit is that skin. So this is crazy. This is an awesome job here. This is crazy. Um, and then here we got who's this? Oh, we got Biscuit, right? Okay, King Biscuit. Pretty cool. Okay, we got Chaba, right? Got Nebula. Okay, some cool stuff here. And some that I didn't see before. So this is definitely Anvari, right? Gotta be. Oh, wow. Okay, I can see why this one won a first place. Um, that's impressive. That is impressive. Kind of reminds me, I don't know if anyone is up to date with Jake Paul's robot, right? He has that I don't know if anyone follows what's going on there, but that is definitely crazy. It almost looks like that. It's a very impressive. That's impressive. I mean, even the metal looks very heavy. That's impressive. I don't have any other words other than that's pretty cool. We got Ginger over here. Okay, I see it. I see it. We got Elmir here, and that looks like his buddy Kane, maybe. Good Kane. Okay, all right. And we got Ching Mao. Very cool. Very nice. We got Mojo. That's actually a very good Mojo. I like that. Okay. Yeah. Cleaver. Right. 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 Wow. I mean, I'm very impressed. Mojo. I don't think I could do a lot of these. These are very good. Got Thea and Yasmin. Okay. I like it. I like it. And they even have the images next to it. That's very cool. Okay. We got Elmir. Got Leanne. Astrid and Lucas. Got Mojo. I mean, I love how like you can look at these characters and you can get like already tell who they are. Like this is so cool. Um, Sorry, I've also just been so into this. I have not been responding to comments. All right. Um, hey, Incognito. Nice to have you here. Wally, how's the new guild? New guild, so far it's been going well. I haven't really played as much as I probably should. And it looks like I'm buffering again. Let's see. Um, Hopefully that's not an issue here. Classic. Okay. Time of the Fearless event was not great. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I definitely think that that was not a great thing. I wish they would have had the times 4 sale. That would have been cool. Definitely would have been cool. Should have saved that epic win. Yeah, Mr. Big. I'm sorry I couldn't message you sooner, but that would have been really cool to have that for sure. I would have definitely been into that for sure. Bass, you finally won a prize. Congrats. Jimmy, hello, hello. Nice to have you here. Thank you for joining the stream. Currently, we're checking out some of these awesome costumes some of the fans made. I'm just so impressed. I mean, some of them are just really creative, but the thing I like about them the most is you can tell exactly who they're trying. This is faceless. You can tell who they're trying to be very easily. This is Ching Mao here. I think it's just very cool. Sebastian, that's a great Sebastian. Um, dressing up the guitar there. I'm impressed. You got Lars here, very cool. You got another faceless. Faceless is a very popular one. Okay, and then we got the Boxy rewards, right? So Boxy, very cool. Um, we got another. I believe this is Chaba, right? Looks like a Chaba, right? And then we have Mojo, Judge. Okay. And then I believe this is Dark Star, right? Oh, Silva. That's Silva actually. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I automatically think that they're all heroes, so that's very cool. Yeah, times four would have been very handy. I agree, Ray. I agree 100%. Hi, Tanya. Nice to have you here. Hey, Waka 6969. Nice to have you here. We got Sebastian. Just kind of some really cool costumes. I'm gonna just go ahead and keep clicking real quickly here. But wow, I mean, there's some very impressive. Galahad, Celeste, Dorian, Celeste, Luther, and this is another Silva, right? That Titan. Got Astaroth here. Kane. Got Ginger. Ooh, okay, okay. So this is related to the Asgard. Is it Ganesha? No, it's the Astral Seer, right? The one who gives you the free event or free item every single day. We got Astaroth. These are just cool. I'm very impressed with everyone's costumes. They really did a great job. I mean, this is crazy how good these are. I'm just impressed. So yeah, I'm just gonna quickly try to click through most of these, but these have been very impressive. And I mean, the first place ones, obviously, well done, but all these are just so, ooh, look at that Kark one, the detail here. That is very impressive. The Barbosa skin, as I call it, but it's the dark depth skin. But very cool. I mean, I love that. That's amazing. Satori. I mean, it just crazes me how they added in the effects on some of these, and even without him, you don't even need him, right? So that is clearly Heidi there. We got a Ryan here. We got Sebastian. I'm sure that's probably Cleaver. Faceless, Astaroth. I mean, these are just really good. These are really, really good. I'm impressed. All right, so that's kind of the gallery there. I guess. Oh, these are the first place ones. These are the winners. Okay, we'll go through the winners one last time, really, really quick. Okay, Helios, Christ. Oh, that is a good Krista actually. The mask there is really good, right? That is a mask, I believe, and it looks like it's hand drawn. It's impressive. And then this one, this one's that's so sick. I think that's really cool. Um, okay, then we got the family all in on it. Love that. Love to see that. We got this one. I was blown away by the Kark one. That's crazy. And then of course Kira, very very good. Faceless. Okay, we got some editing in here, which is kind of cool. Sebastian Wanted. Love to see it. Reminds me a little bit of One Piece. Not sure if anyone watches that. Satori, Mojo. Yeah, I mean these are good. We got Lars, another Lars. All right, so we get the idea. We got Celeste. Very cool. Very very cool. Ryan. Yeah, I mean there's some very creative ones. That's impressive. Also, I guess I should point out, don't forget to get your 500 energy if you haven't already for this event, which was the times four, which was we didn't have the times four, which was disappointing. Time of the Fearless event we did have, so just, get those 500 energy, you might as well, for the event. Let's definitely do that. And we are in game. Okay, so we're in game. I have not really done anything today on purpose because I wanted to do the fighting together with you guys on Asgard. So I'm a little bit concerned with how laggy everything is, but we can try the guild raid and see how it goes. I also know that this has been laggy for me generally. That was quicker than I expected. But yes, times four would have been handy. Yeah, I mean some of those are really good costumes, I will say. You guys had it for Spooky Fest. Why would you guys think they would do that again so soon? Well, I think part of it is like you have the Outland event. If you're going to have the Outland event and it's historically known to be with the times 4 sale, you're going to assume that it's going to come with the times 4 sale. So um, I think because historically, I don't think they've ever had the Outland event without the times 4 sale. I think that when you once you do that, there's been this pattern. I think there becomes a point when it's no longer an assumption. You believe that that's going to happen, right? But anyway, all right. So that's why I think there's a lot of thought about potentially having times 4 sale. Um, but yes, super cool. All right. So let's see here. We're gonna fight this boss here a little bit here, and has 70 million health. We're not gonna be able to take that out, especially with 3 hits. But we can see how we can, if we can do a little damage here to the Cradle of Stars level 130. We're going to start it up. Obviously, there's going to be some enemy skills there. I'm not going to be too concerned about it. I did use some of my top attackers earlier, so I won't be able to use them all. But that doesn't mean we still can't use some of them. So I'm going to go with a tanky front half team. Probably, maybe I should consider some healing. I think healing would be nice. My Celeste isn't that strong, but it probably will get us a little bit of damage. So hopefully we can get, I would like to get at least 1 million out of this. Hopefully a little more. But let's go ahead and try this out. I'm definitely about this. So let's see if we can try to get these matches in. So we're going to auto and speed up here because I don't want to lose out on any points. But obviously, the spheres pop up. We need to deal damage to the outer, outside of the cradle. We did deal 2 million damage, which, I mean, granted, isn't as much as I'd like. But hey, you know what? It's better than the 1 million I thought we might be doing damage-wise. It's also going to be tough for me to do too much more damage here. A lot of my damage would have been better for the weaker opponents in terms of showing it off. But, you got to deal with what you have on that particular day. So we're going to go ahead and try to see if we can get close to 1 million. I don't even know if we'll get 1 million damage with this particular team, but that's okay. I mean, some of these are very tough. The outer rings do a lot of damage to you. So yeah, we got 200,000 damage. I would like to do more, but these guys right here, very, very lethal. The higher level the opponent is. But I really enjoy the rewards that we're getting. I'm going to probably save that one boss attempt attack for the next day. But I'm very impressed with the rewards I've been getting back from this event, right? So let's see. Probably try the actual seer since I know I have the free open. Hey, Sue. Okay, so maybe there's a little bit of static and it's not completely clear. Okay. Well, I've been having some connectivity issues today, and I really can't do too much about it. So worst case scenario, I'll have to end the stream today, but we will get things figured out tomorrow. But I think we're going to keep trying to fight through it and see how things go if we can. I'm sorry about the bad Wi-Fi. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm in my office right now, and it's a little bit spotty for sure. Most players thought the Great Storm event would come, but we didn't get it either. Newer event means unusual expectations. Yeah, I mean, I get that. I get that. It's definitely one of those times when I would have liked to have a times 4 sale just for as a player, and I think as Hero Wars themselves, they would have made a good amount of money having said that. But it is what it is. Tanya got 10 million damage. Wow. What level enemy were you going up against? As Walk is asking here, I think that's a great question. That's a great amount of damage. Asani got 55 million damage. Wow, you guys are killing it. I love to see that. That's awesome. But let's see. Okay, I also want to level up, and I did get some of these Eternal Seeds, which is very cool. So I'm going to try to level up my Kark, especially because I like Kark. He's my main damage dealer. We're going to focus on getting him a little bit stronger. So we're going to upgrade him. So we're going to upgrade the warrior role here a little bit. Wow, that's kind of cool. I don't need to use Eternal Seeds on level 11, so we're not going to complain about that. Wow. So you only need, oh, okay, so it's every 5, so it switches. Okay, so for 5 up to level 4, right, you don't need any of these eternal seeds. And then you do all the way up to level 11, and then you don't need them up till 15. Okay. But then, oh, then we don't need them for a little while. Okay, cool. So eternal seeds are not needed for every single level. I thought they'd be needed for every level. I'm cool with that. So we've gotten some bonus stats for our Kark, who's my main damage dealer. Let's check out the Ascension Spire here, see if we can get some more of these stars for that. But that's impressive. Over 10 million damage. I did not get the frame. The frame. There's a frame associated with damage? I'd have to look into that. That's kind of cool if there is. Did not get the frame. I'm going to have to look at that. I'm sure there is a frame actually, but I did not even think to look. So I will look into that as soon as I'm done leveling up my card here if I can. Oh man, nope. Not even close. Can probably level up Astaroth though once, so it will. Some Bastion can be upgraded. Definitely. That's tempting to level up my Isaac, and I will. We will also level up Martha here, and that's a good start. We got 264 stars now, so I might be able to level up our Kark or Warrior class a little bit more. So maybe one more there. Yeah, I'm definitely freezing a little bit today, and I apologize for that. So we'll try to keep the stream a little bit shorter today. I'm sorry for the bad quality in here. It's really the Wi-Fi is kind of the biggest factor. Nothing else has really changed. So sorry about that. Yeah, okay, so frame for making in the top 50 with a score. Oh, gotcha. Why am I pushing all the kinds? Okay, so there's a couple of reasons I'm pushing multiple right now, and I think there's a logical reason for it. Thank you, Melissa. Appreciate the kind words. Thank you for stopping by. Much appreciated. But yeah, so Waka, I think there's a couple different rules of thought. So one is obviously the fact that you want to allocate all your resources to one type to basically maximize your strength in that area, which I'd say I'm kind of doing here with a warrior role. But at the same time, there are other aspects here, and I believe that's best exemplified through the missions, right? So Ascension to Asgard is not going to be around, at least my understanding is it's not going to be around every single time we have this event. So with that, keeping that in mind, you need to upgrade a certain number of branches to get the max number of rewards. So I want to get to 20, right? So you upgrade one branch to level 20. So that is what I'm also doing with the Tree of Wisdom. So I'm trying to get as far as I can. But there was also, yeah, so this is where I'm kind of fall with the Ascension glyph. If you do 30, right, I think after you do 30 and you get all the rewards, then I'm probably more inclined to stop spreading out as many of my rewards, or not my rewards, I would say as many of my resources, but until I get to this 30 unlocking and ascension glyphs, I think it's a mistake to not collect every single resource you can in these events. Um, Eternal seeds, I mean, obviously you're going to need them. They're very valuable. Otherwise, they wouldn't be around grand prize. The insignias, those, I mean, I'm sure they're going to be helpful. So I want to grab as many free items as I can. And so, what's the easiest way to unlock these rewards? The easiest way is to just simply do level ones and twos on most of your glyphs. So that is kind of my thinking. I want to get to 30. So I'm going to spread them out a little bit until I get to 30. And then after that, I'll focus on my main team. But I think it's a mistake not to grab all the free rewards you can get just because you want to, save your resources only for your main team, which I understand. And I think it's a totally valid point. But for me, I want all the free resources I can get. Um, and I mean, I know that Hero Wars is prone to changing the system. So just because Eternal Seeds might be a little easier to get right now. That doesn't mean they'll be easy to get next time this event rolls around or the time after. So I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I can get free rewards and some of these seeds now and not worry about potentially not being able to get the easier seeds, right? Just because I wanted to focus on specific teams. In our group, we had several people get 10 million. We have to have 5 good teams. Juthia and Martha work good together. Very, very nice. The Ancient Wisdom Crystals are going to be the hard thing to get. And there are 3 frames. Oh, I did not know that. Cool. All right, so we're back to the warrior class here, and I'm upgrading it one more time. I'm going to need a lot more wisdom crystals. So that's just my thinking for the spire on that. But yeah, I mean, if you're only going to push 2, that's cool. But I think with the Ascension Spire specifically, I think you're better off trying to get as many rewards as you can. So that's really what I'm trying to do. We are having some lag here. Classic. Oh boy. Sorry, guys. I don't know what to say about these. There we go. So I am going to actually unlock quite a few of these. And I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to need to unlock a majority of these guys anyway, because I'm planning on using more than just 1 or 2 heroes in the game. So if I can get away with leveling up a bunch of lower levels, I 100% will, because I'm going to need to unlock them anyway. That's my rationale behind it. Everyone might not be on the same page, but I plan on getting all of them to absolute anyway. But if I can get some free rewards along the way, I will take those free rewards. Okay, so let's see. Who else can I power up here? Looks like we have just enough. I don't really want to use it on Celeste, though. Who can we upgrade? Cornelius, but I don't use Cornelius much. Kira, no. Luther. Is anyone else a level 1 that needs limited resources so I can just get quick access? So we're going to do 1 level on Corvus and 1 level on Leanne. Morgan as well. But yeah, so I want to kind of get some easy stars, and I also want to push the envelope on this ascension, where now I have 23 unlocked. I only need 7 more, and so I get a bunch of rewards in addition to these eternal seeds. And so that's my rationale for pushing multiple ascension glyphs. I'm gonna want them all anyway, and I want all the rewards I can get. So that's kind of where I'm at there. Yes. Spend Emerald on Asgard or still on the Titan spheres? I would say if you haven't already, before you spend all your emeralds on the Altar of Elements, if you haven't done the 3,000 for 4,000 exchange yet, do that. So what I mean by that is the Astral Seer, the first time you open your 10, you get 4,000 emeralds back. I already did that, so I won't be getting any back, but I'll do it right now. You know, for instance, right, you do this, and the first time you're doing this, you get 4,000 emeralds back, which is a great return. So for me, I was just doing this just because I have the emeralds, and there's nothing else I would really spend them on anyway. So I mean, I'll do it one more time, but basically, there's a bunch of rewards you can get, and I would say the first time where you can get the 4,000 back, it's a very good deal, and I would recommend doing that, right? So then after that, I would probably maybe consider spending them back on the Altar of Elements, if that's what you need to do. So yeah, that's just kind of my thought process there. Let's see. Ascension Spire, maybe we can do some more stuff with those items we just got for the 6,000 emeralds. Apologies about the sound check. Sounds like I'm underwater. All right, we're going to disconnect my headphones and we're going to try to connect them back up. All right, so I did reconnect them, but I also think that there might be the echo in the room. So if that's the case, I apologize. Again, there's not much I can do about it right this second. Um, that's just where we're at. It's a rough day, so we're just gonna roll with it, and we are just gonna roll with the punches. Sometimes it's gonna happen with the stream. Not everything's gonna go perfect, and we're gonna let it go. Um, Black Friday, yeah. So a lot of people do think the times four sale will happen um, on Black Friday, which I think is very likely given the fact that the way they've handled this event and they didn't have the times four sale. I think it's very likely that that will happen. I'm also going to try to upgrade a couple of these until I get to 30. That's just my goal. So level level one, Orion level one, Dorian level one, Heidi level one. Oh, Leon's at level one. Okay, so how close are we now to 30? That's my question. So once we get there, then I'm just going to focus on singular heroes. But the whole point, and see again, this is using Astral Providence. So that's just, spinning the wheel a bunch of times, which we did. Ascension, and now I've officially unlocked 30. Now I can just focus on a singular hero. I think that's a great plan once you collect all the rewards. There you go. So that's kind of what I think is a move. Um, And I think I just think it logically makes sense, right? You want to get all the free rewards you can get, and you're going to want to have everyone be maxed out ascension-wise anyway. So killing two birds with one stone. So there we go. So there's that, and now that I have done that, I've gotten some more rewards. So I'm going to see what I can do to level up specific heroes, especially my Kark, because I'm really focused on Kark. I did get a good amount of stars out of it, but let's see if we can level up anything else before we go back and level up our warriors a little bit more. The other cool thing is that we do have now max testing. Probably won't be doing that today just because of the Wi-Fi issue, but tomorrow we will when I'm at home doing the stream, and we'll go from there. We will go from there. We're working on some skins, hoping for some winter skins. Skin stones aren't as important to me as they used to be. Yeah, the thing with winter skins is, the tough thing is you can only really use them or acquire them during that winter fest. So you're gonna have to wait till Christmas, but Christmas is right around the corner. So don't be sleeping on that. It's gonna happen and it's gonna come quicker than we think. I'm already surprised it's November. I was not ready. I still feel like it's September, but clearly it's November now. So things have been moving quickly. Um, but yeah, all good stuff. Yep. So Ray here says he did the same thing. Very smart move. Very smart move. And now I'm going to just go ahead and level up my warriors a little bit more since I do have a couple more stars. Then we'll try to do a couple other things in Dominion, assuming I don't have as much trouble getting things to load. Which the only things that I had trouble loading really were Asgard anyway. So after this, I won't be in Asgard as much for the rest of the stream, even though I'm going to try to keep it concise, just because, again, we're having some slight hiccups in our connection. Ooh, health. That's vital for someone like Kark. And we will upgrade a little bit more their armor penetration. And wow, yeah, so they need 20 Eternal Seeds once you hit level 20. So seeds are very, very valuable. You're probably not going to get as many as you'd like. Ancient Wisdom Crystals. I don't have enough currently, but that's not bad. I'd say we got up to level 19 here with a Warrior Roll branch. I'm not going to complain. And the bottom line is I need to get some more Ancient Wisdom Crystals. So we will be working on that. And I want to see what these frames look like real quickly. Usually what happens is they do show them here. So, okay. So here we go. There's 3 new frames, and this is what you guys are talking about. So enter the all-time top leaderboard in Asgard's Hall of Fame. I'm going to assume that this is a weekly thing. So at the end of the week, they're going to give someone an all-time top leaderboard. That's going to be insane. There's going to be a lot of people fighting for that. Ascended hero frame promote 5 heroes to ascension rank 5. Wow, that is also going to be a time-consuming one, or just a costly adventure. Um, yeah, it looks like your PC is not the only one where Hero Wars is lagging and freezing. Yeah, I think if you have a gaming PC setup, which I'm hoping to have in about a year. So basically, once I hopefully, fingers crossed, pass the bar, get a job, we will be getting a gaming setup, and hopefully the lag and all these issues will be resolved. So thank you for sticking with me. I hope we get to that. Well, I plan on getting that point. So anyway, but yeah, I hear that Tanya has everything's working good for her, so that's good. But we will get there at some point. But yeah, so these are the three ones. So Cradle of the Stars Liberator Frame, defeat a level 130 or higher boss in the Guild Raid Cradle of the Stars for 10 weeks. So it doesn't say it has to be continuous, but it just says 10 weeks. So we are actually on the level 131, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Crud. I did not really want to go back to Asgard, but I do want to see the level we are fighting. I think it's actually level 130. And we have 24 hours to do so. I do have 62 Valor emblems. One thing I'm not quite sure of is whether they stay for me or not. And currently I'm kind of thinking they're not going to. Wow, clearly I did not do great in these wars, seeing how low I've ranked. I'm 14th in my guild, so that's not good, for me at least. I mean, I would expect a little more. Of course, I only used 4 attacks, but I think part of that is because I knew my other teams were not quite as strong. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I'm hoping I can get a little higher. My biggest issue is I don't have a lot of damage dealers that are meant for bosses that are powered up, so I will need to get in on that and take a closer look. Okay, so we got a bunch of logs, which I think are pretty cool. But yeah, I believe this is the level 130, right? So we still have 60 million damage that we need to deal, which I think we can definitely actually do as a guild. So I think if we can beat this, baby or boss, baby boss, that's level 130, that might be our first week. And it doesn't say it has to be continuous. So, okay, they do expire at the end of the week. Do we need to put our IDs again on Discord? Fast, not yet. But what will happen is I will delete everyone's names, and that's when there's going to be, I'll write a message, and once everyone's name is deleted, I will write the message, and then after that, that will signify the start of a new contest. So until all the names are deleted, you do not need to put your ID just yet. It's going to be 2 or 3 more days. I mean, I do have a waiting list already for Skinstone chests for web. It's a very popular reward. I'm not surprised, but yes, so there is stuff like that. Okay. I kind of think emblems should stay. I mean, I understand that obviously emblems don't stay, but I feel like they should. That's just my opinion. Of course, I'm biased towards the players because I would love to see that, and I'm a player, right? But I get it. I get it. Hero Wars doesn't want to make it that easy for us, but I still think it would be kind of cool if we did have that option. So we're just gonna do that, and that's enough for our enchanting a glyph. We do have a bunch of energy though now sitting with us, and I'm gonna go ahead and make that a little bit more with the energy numbers. We can create this item for Aurora. We will. The Trickster's Cane. So we're getting close to completing Aurora in terms of itemage, which I'm more than okay with. So there's that. We got the first Lycanthrope's Fang for her of 2, and we're getting close. So we are getting there. These skins are still a ways off. We can get closer on the dodge skin, it looks like, but we're not going to get all the way there. Glyphs, long way to go, as well as Ascension. This Ascension is going to throw a whole new wrinkle into upgrading heroes, a whole nother dimension, making things a lot more complicated, and it's going to make battles a lot more difficult to assess, even with max battle testing. Now, max battle testing to me has become a lot more difficult to gauge how strong a team will be, because not everyone's going to have maxed out Ascension, especially not this early. So definitely something to think about there. If you get to level 20 on the Wisdom Tree, you will get another reward. I did see that. Should we go for it? Should we try to do it? That might mean I have to level up someone I don't want to, but if it's for the stream and it's for the viewers, let's go for it. Let me just complete the start of my expedition runs here, and we can go for it. I mean, we will definitely go for the level 20 on Wisdom, like Ray's saying here, which is true. There is a reward for that, so we will go for it. Why not? Go big or go home. So we are not going home just yet. We are going to go for the reward there on the 20 after I start all these expeditions. We are an explorer. We are just like Dora the Explorer, where we do our expeditions. Okay, so there's that. We want our keys, of course. Yes, thank you for the kind words on the Aurora. I love that. Aurora's one of my favorite heroes now with the new dodge mechanic on mobile. No dodge mechanic. Still good hero, just a lot less usable, a lot less universal. But yeah, some great attributes on Facebook and web. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see if we can get to level 20. So what do I need to get to level 20? I know I needed more stars. I think I needed level 150 or 150 stars. So we're gonna get 150, so only 40 more points, and we'll try to get there. Actually, we're gonna get there. I'm gonna make it an affirmative thing here. We're gonna get there. Positive thinking occasionally does the trick. So once this loads up for us here, we're going to find a way to get 40 more stars and get to level 20 for our Kark and Warrior class. And after that, I think just because of the sketchy Wi-Fi, we're going to have our picker wheel decide our two winners, and we'll probably call it a stream right there. We'll go a little more in depth into Ascension tomorrow's morning stream. Just we're having a little bit of hiccup here, but that's okay. We're gonna finish strong by getting to that level 20 for the warrior class. Let's see. So we have Krista or we have Lars. Oh, let's go with Lars. Lars. And that is actually just enough to get us to 157 crystals. So that should bring us to warrior level 20. So here we go. I'm kind of excited, actually. I'm excited to see how these play out and just how effective these changes are. There's always some hiccups. I mean, there's always going to be some mistakes. I mean, I even think with max level testing, some things are not 100% accurate just yet. But those things will get figured out. I mean, it happens all the time, even with Titans, right, which have been around for a long time and fixed. Once in a while the code doesn't run properly, and sometimes I know the Earth totem was negating entirely fire totems at one point. Not right now, but I know it was. Okay, so here we go. Level 20. We're getting that extra physical attack. That's huge for physical attackers. And I love Ishmael too, so that is going to work out. I like all these guys. And so we just hit level 20. Level 21, man, you need a lot of stars. So keep that in mind when you guys get to the stage. Or if you already passed me, let me know how many stars you need now for your upgrades. I mean, for me, this feels like a lot, but we got a bunch of stars to go, but we just hit level 20, which I feel like for me is a milestone. So we're gonna make it seem like a big deal because I think it is a big deal. But we just upgraded our branch to level 20, and we're getting the max reward for our Eternal Tree, just like that. So there's that. Battle a guild raid boss 5 times. I just need to battle one more time, and I'm gonna wait because I want to do so a little later. Battle the boss's minions. Unfortunately, I did not battle the boss's minions enough. Should have battled them a little bit more, but that's okay. The timing of the wars didn't work out for me this week. What are you going to do? All right, so should probably open the chests real quick. Then we will have our winners, and we will end our stream for today just because, again, we're having a little bit of connectivity issue, but we're trooping our way through it, and everyone here is great. And thank you for sticking around. It's much appreciated. Better days are ahead. sometimes you got to have a couple bad ones just to move forward. So there we go. We got our Outland chest open. We're going to go ahead and go to the picker wheel here for Saturday. Facebook, I did update it. So Real Saws on both now. And I believe there's a couple other names that got added. But here we go. Let's do the Facebook spin. And our lucky winner, who is Internet for You, is our winner. Really close for Greg G and Sue. But anyway, Internet for You is our winner. So I will be messaging them on Facebook real quick. Let's see, YouTube. My channel, manage videos. We're going to go to comments here. Absolutely, 100%. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and, let's see, Internet for You. Oh, did I type it in wrong? We're just going to go with the first name. Why not popping up? We'll try the ID. Sure, I found it in here. Oh, there we go. Maybe I spelled it wrong. But here we go. Facebook win. Congrats on a win. Please message me when you get a chance. All right, so there is our first lucky winner for Facebook. Let's open our web list here on Saturdays. And here we had some additions as well. Greg G, for whatever reason, your ID disappeared, so we got you on here. Real Saw is also on here. I believe we have Negro on here as well who got added. But yeah, some classic names, great people on here. Let's go ahead and spin our web winners. Currently, we are a little low on the skin stones, but we will be hopefully restocking here shortly. But let's see, our winner is Mark Andre Emod, who is our lucky web winner. So I will be messaging them here on YouTube. Let's see. Congratulations to Mark. Let's see, Mark Andre. Oh, congratulations to our winners. Oh, let's see if I can find him here. Let's see. I guess based on the fact that I do not see an ID on here, I'm going to assume that he actually messaged me here in the comments. So if that's the case, if anyone knows who Mark Andre is, please message me either on Discord or on YouTube, because I am not able to find you currently. Andre, let's just try the last name. Imond. All right, well, we'll see what happens here. Oh, here we go. Found it. Okay, so maybe I mistyped it here. Congrats on the wheel of congrats. You have been chosen by the wheel of fate. Please message me when you get a chance. All right, so those are our lucky winners today for Facebook and the web. Congrats to the winners. You're at level 15 for all branches. Wow, Asani, look at you. You did level 20 on the tank branch for Aurora Ray. That's awesome. And it looks like you guys are all crushing it so far. I love to hear more about this and how everyone is doing with their branches. It sounds like a lot of you guys are crushing it though, and I love to hear that. Thank you guys so much for sticking out with me here on this stream. And with that being said, guys, I look forward to seeing you guys all tomorrow for hopefully a smoother stream and more good time. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you guys all in Dominion.